Hello, everyone. My name is Devansh Patel, and my client is Truly Hard Seltzer. Truly Hard Seltzer is one of the biggest brands in the hard seltzer industry. It was before known as Truly Spiked and Sparkling, which was introduced in the market in 2016. However, in 2019, the name got changed to Truly Hard Seltzer to be consistent among competitors in the hard seltzer industry. It was it has only launched in one category of drinks, which is seltzer, but it has numerous flavors. Truly is only sold in North America at the moment, as the rise of hard seltzer has only happened in the past 2 to 3 years. Truly was designed to target consumers that were looking for healthier alternatives to beer or any kind of alcoholic drinks. It was aimed to provide a fruity alcoholic drink that was low in calories, carbs, and sugar. Its main target is the youth in their 20s. It does not specifically target male or female, but has been noted as female tend to drink truly more than male. And in general, hard seltzer more females drink more hard seltzer in general. Truly has a wide range of marketing communications from ads and billboards, social media platforms to marketing campaigns such as the Truly Live campaign. This this helps them target a wider audience that boosts a sale. They promote having fun without having the guilt with their guilt of being unhealthy. While its wide variety of flavors with the lemonade flavor helping them distinguish themselves with other competitors, with truly being able to official hard seltzer of the National Hockey League, it now has tapped in the pro market. This now not only helps them increase volume, but also diversify their audience. Though all of the Truly's goal is to give overall consumers the confidence this drink is not meant for one gender and has something for everyone pretty much. Truly tries to show this with their packaging, their brand communication, and their availability and their flavors. With Truly's high availability and brand awareness, they're able to spread their message further and faster, making the brand more recognizable. In the customer's perceptual process, that they see Truly in every supermarket, gas station, and other shopping centers as they go. And with their superior packaging promoting fun and health, it causes customers to associate the brand with a healthier and enjoyable lifestyle. For recommendations to Truly concerning their marketing communication strategies, it's hard to say as they're constantly coming up with products to add and various campaigns to pass their message. They they also have extensively spent money on marketing, which is one of the biggest reasons why their brand awareness is so high, and hold the second highest market share for seltzers, which is exactly behind White Claws, which is number one in hard seltzer markets right now. One thing I believe they can do though, if for better communication with their consumers, is use celebrities and athletes to promote their brands. In NHL has created a big impact on their reach to male, and the same way I believe if they continue to promote their message of choosing healthier alternatives while having fun through athletes, then it can help them win the trust of their consumers. And this could also help expand the age group that are customers right now. In order to better understand the young adult segment, we could look at the goals and aspirations and motives they have. Millennials are quite largely influenced by the underlying environment they are surrounded by, and they have access to the things around the world due to technology such as the internet and the content it gives them. This is making them the most influenced generation we have. They're driven by a well set work and life balance. They want to be able to have fun all while being able to maintain the image they have in the society by being successful. They they want to be able to have the flexibility where they can showcase their talent and not be tied up to it, but at the same time having financial stability. This generation wants instant gratification, and this is by they are very much driven by social media, as social media provides a way to show something where everyone can relate to it. To sum it up, life is a very fast for the young millennials today, and they require instant gratification, and that is why social media is one of the biggest influencing factors in the generation today. When it comes to the emotional factors, that shape the behavior of millennials. They want to purchase or support a brand that not only has good products, but is also able to connect with them emotionally. Looking at the brand that I chose truly is able to fulfill their needs for why they're buying the product, which is to have fun and take care of their health. However, they also want their purchases to mean something more than that. And as we have seen in the drive theory and the Maslow's hierarchy, the product is not only the only source to satisfy the customer's need, but there are also other ways and things required to satisfy the higher needs, such as self-esteem. This is required because this is what displays their self-image in society and really what matters to them more to the customer because it affects other parts of their life. Young adults want the brands that they are buying from or supporting to display the same values that they uphold, so they can be confident when they're buying from them and make the choices. And that is why, as you see, a lot of people can relate with brands such as Starbucks or Apple or any other brands that promote, um, helping the environment or something. And that is why, that is what millennials today really want, so they could feel good about themselves through the brands that they use. Millennials value moments that are eco-friendly, like I said, or uphold business ethics, or anything that makes a brand more personal, really. And that is why young adults are more aware today when brands present an advertisement. They want to know how real and true the advertisement is, really. And that is why social media in today's generation plays a huge role. Because as I said earlier, millennials want instant gratification. And social media has the ability to display ads as if they were not ads in a very small moment repeatedly. And that is why, you know, apps such as TikToks really are able to present themselves as, the best way to communicate or kill time actually for millennials these days. And that is why they're really successful. And this indirect effect causes them to be influenced, really. And correlating to that, they can easily be persuaded as they tend to accept what the people they follow have to show them. And the same way, this chain continues and passes on from one person to another. Because if someone they know is influencing them indirectly, such as influencers that a lot of companies use on through social media right now, it's then indirect, which indirectly, like this, they are more likely to have an attachment to the product. This displays the power of indirect marketing, really. Truly does really good with this type of marketing as they tend to promote their brands indirectly through their social media pages and encourages them other to show they're having a good time and when they buy a product. And the packaging and all of that really does the other part, which is, promote healthiness. So social media and both really they go hand to hand. So, however, but if you think about it, truly lacks the ability to make a personal connection with their customers because they're not providing value of their self-image in society. Their beliefs and attitudes of millennials are highly influenced and shaped by their surrounding environment. They grew up with access to the biggest influence, in my opinion, which is the internet. And to be more specific, social media. Millennials are, as I said earlier, I want to, they want a successful work and life balance, or at least want to portray they do. Because of this, it is sometimes because they have low self esteem and they need to boost that self esteem. Because of that, they tend to do what other successful people or some other people follow at them, and they get influenced by doing all of this stuff. Putting that attitude with this want of instant gratification, social media does a spectacular job at portraying their message without customer even knowing. For example, through influencers, they will display a product, and knowing someone successful or the people that they are surrounded by use or even associated with some product or service gives them the urge to want to creating a chain of reaction. Just like that, indirect marketing occurs and more they are influenced as they start influencing others. This causes information, beliefs, and I feel is the easiest form of beliefs to convey as we have the power of technology and social media. With this method, they have the ability to change the thought of the other attributes as well. Millennials today are very self-educated. When they decide to buy a product or look into a product, they will do research by themselves with the power of technology. They will look at various choices they have and what they are offering, not only as a primary purpose of the product, but as a brand, not to serve only their primary purpose, but also the brand overall and what they contribute to the world, really. Uh, that is why they will be, and that is how they will be influenced overall by the product and the brand. The attributes such as pricing, packaging, nutrition, value are the product attributes, but the brand attributes contain the value to their image, their services, and other aspects. These are all combined and influenced by the biggest factor, which is the internet. Because of them, they help drive the decision. For example, reviews of people they know or follow anonymously. The age group, the age group of like 21 to 25 is very heavily impacted by social influences, as I said earlier. You know, according to research, actually, nearly 100% of this age group uses the internet. Now, imagine using 100%. That's everyone out there is really. So how influenced are they really? If you think about it on a scale, practically everyone. And on day-to-day life, they're getting influenced. If you, with the smallest purchases they make to the biggest life decisions they could make. They use technology as if it's their second nature. This age group is widely influenced by friends, families, and celebrities more than they are able to form their own thoughts. Every habit of theirs is somehow impacted indirectly by their surroundings. A lot of the time, their emotions of being felt left out is what drives their decisions and behaviors. The negative feelings of feeling left out is why they listen to social influencers, and follow the same path. Social media uses this emotion to drive the decisions of the users, and that is why companies pay a large amount for this data. Since Truly Hard Seltzer is an alcoholic beverage brand, it feeds its business on two reasons: entertainment and the feeling of being left out. Users of this product a lot of the time drink out of peer pressure, and they ask themselves, do they want to be the person who is left out, or the ones that involved in eventually it becomes more of a habit, or they start enjoying it. But it starts with them questioning their self-esteem unconsciously, I feel, because of all the negative thoughts of being left out. As we know, the legal age of drinking is over 21. However, as we all know, a lot of the times users start drinking before this age. And when they're in college and drinking is a social activity, and to fit in, a lot of the time people just start drinking. And that's become more of a norm for today's era, really. That, like, or even in the older days, people would start drinking really out of peer pressure or other factors that I listed. They do this to increase their self esteem at the end of the day. But this is not always the case. Users will also drink as a form of entertainment. And that is why Truly focuses on both these factors through channels of social media. They show how Truly is great for entertainment, but also how they're missing out on a lot of events and memories and etc. So they indirectly form that craving of that emotion of having fun in their users. But in the end, it's all about the perspective and how you want to see it really. Because social media can unconsciously make you crave that certain emotion that gives you satisfaction. And as mentioned in the previous, like as I had mentioned in the discussion boards, societal image is one of the key driving factors in someone's behavior, and this behavior is most influenced by reputed personalities. Also, this segment is higher scoring in constant tuneness, uh, and truly promotes having fun along with being responsible because it's low calorie drink. So users like to believe they're making a wiser decision. Also, the users of this group are heuristic to make a decision and operate based on the daily habits and things that influence them. Therefore, daily exposure through advertisement and social media, so the chances of them getting influenced are very higher. This happens because of the automaticity principle. So to sum it up, really, I would say truly, really can the only thing they could do as a company to get more customers is just use the buzz, the buzz of getting people to talk to each other, and it is a social drink, to where a product where it's used socially. So it really doesn't need to do anything except for market itself more and provide and show how they can be healthier and provide to the environment and other factors of society where people can increase their self-esteem really. Thank you.